This is a fictional dramatization generated by AI. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome back to Dream Morpher, the podcast where fiction meets reflection. Today, I have an incredibly special guest, someone whose story, though set in a world not our own, resonates across generations. In this alternate universe, her life unfolded between mystery, immortality, and impossible choices. Isabella Dawn, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Emma. It's weird being here, talking like this. Usually people imagine my story, not hear it from me directly.
That's exactly why we wanted you here. Let's jump right into the heart of it. Everyone wants to know, why Elias? Why not Jace? I mean, he was warm, loyal, and alive.
Honestly, it wasn't a choice between two guys, it was about who I was becoming. With Elias, it felt like my soul recognized him before I understood it myself. Jace was safe and human, but Elias, he was home.
But weren't you scared of losing your humanity? The whole immortal thing isn't exactly a lifestyle upgrade.
I get that. But to me, it wasn't about giving something up. It was about stepping into the version of me that had always been waiting under the surface.
That sounds romantic, but also terrifying. Did you ever regret it, even for a second?
Not once. Sure, there were painful moments, but love like that, it's once in 1,000 lifetimes.
Let's rewind. Forks. Rainy, cold, sleepy Forks. What was your first impression?
Gray. So gray. But honestly, it was a blank canvas. I didn't know it would become the place where everything in my life would shift.
And your father, Chief Daniels. You two had such a unique bond. What's something about him that people often misunderstand?
He's quiet, but he feels deeply. His love is in the way he makes you breakfast or just sits beside you without saying anything. He gave me space to be me.
There's been a lot of criticism about how dependent you seemed on Elias. What's your take on that now?
I think people confuse intensity with weakness. I was never weak. I made hard choices. I hurt people I loved. But I did it because I knew what I wanted, even if others couldn't understand it.
That's powerful. Okay, let's talk about Renalia. Wild name, by the way.
I know. I mashed up Rena and Aaliyah. It was sentimental, maybe even silly, but it felt right.
What was it like becoming a mother under those, let's say, unique conditions?
Surreal. One moment I was human and pregnant with something no one could explain, and the next, I was changed. But from the instant I saw her, I knew I'd tear the world apart to protect her.
And Jace imprinting on her, be honest, did that weird you out?
At first, totally. But then I understood it. It's not romantic, not yet. It's devotion. And oddly, it gave me peace. He would always be there for her.
Let's do a little lightning round. Favorite immortal perk?
Speed. Running through forests like the wind. Unreal.
Worst part?
Constant thirst. It never really goes away.
Any regrets?
Only that my mom never got to understand the full truth.
If you could go back to that first day in biology class, would you change anything?
Not a thing, even when Elias looked very scary.
What would you say to girls who see your story as a kind of modern fantasy tale?
Don't wait for someone to define your worth. Love deeply, but not blindly. Know who you are outside of anyone else.
Isabella, you've been incredible. Thank you for giving us a peek behind the legend.
Thank you, Emma. This felt grounding, like closing a circle.
And to all our listeners, remember, no matter how fictional a story seems, the feelings it stirs are always real. Until next time, keep asking better questions.